Hi everyone, it's Darlene. Welcome back for another card video. Today's card is a pretty easy card. I got this stamp. It's called Valley Berries by Memory Box, and I wanted to make it colorful, so I'm just going to use some markers to do that. So I'm going to grab my Misty. I'm going to take the foam piece out because I have foam on my stamp, and I'm going to arrange this in the middle of the cardstock. I'm actually going to trim it out so it doesn't really matter where it is. But anyway, I'm going to adhere it to my lid, and now I'm going to start my coloring. Now, it's going to be really hard to color the berries one color and the branches another with ink pads. So I just took my Stampin' Up! Markers, and Stampin' Up! Markers are really easy to color on stamps. They just go on stamps really well, nice and solid. I'm going to color all the berries with real red. By the way, this marker is like 7 years old, I want to say, and it is still coloring great. So that's one of the things I love about the Stampin' Up! Markers is that they last a really long time. Now, also notice that I'm taking my time here. So it's taking me quite a while to color this whole stamp, but it's okay. You don't have to worry about the ink drying. Typically, you can just huff on it because it's just a quick small stamp. This is rather large, so instead of huffing on it, I'm actually going to spray it, just a very, very light mist. So here's my misting bottle, and I'm not going to do it under the camera because I don't have enough space, but I'm going to hold it, I want to say about 18 inches away, and I'm just going to give it two very light spritzes, so you can't even really see the water on the stamp. And then I'm going to press it down here in my Misty. And you'll see when I lift it up that it gives a really nice image, really surprising from just using markers. But I wanted mine to be even darker, so I'm thinking about this, should I or should I not? Because it does take a little bit of time to color all these things. And I decided, because I am the perfectionist that I am, I went ahead and colored the whole thing all over again so that I could get darker image. And with the Misty, it's so easy. All you have to do is just stamp it again. And if you don't have a Misty, a Stamp-A-Majig would work just fine. And I used to use that all the time before I got my Misty. So I'm going to do the same exact process where I spray it with water, and then I'll put my cardstock back in the corner, and I'll press down on my stamp again. And you'll see that there is quite a darker image that I got from coloring it again. So I was really happy with the colors here. I used Early Espresso for my brown, Real Red for my red, and it just came out so pretty. Now I have this glitter cardstock that's adhesive. It's made by Coordinations, and you just peel and stick. It's so easy. I actually got it at Joann's for a little project my daughter did for school. So I just took the leftovers and put them in my craft room, and I'm using it now. So it's more of like a glimmer, very microfine, so it's a really smooth cardstock. So I'm just going to adhere my my stamped panel, which by the way went on just fine. You know, sometimes you try to stick to glitter and it doesn't stick very well, but it stuck great, my cardstock, to this glitter paper. And I'm going to adhere it to my card base, and I'm going to just put it equidistant on the top and the sides. And I really love the way this silver looks with the white. It's just so clean and fresh. Now this Altenew stamp set I use all the time. It's just got the perfect size sentiments for cards where you just want something a little small. So this is Early Espresso ink, and my ink pad is really, really old, and I've never re-inked it, so it's really not very dark. So I went ahead and used my marker because my marker is pretty juicy, and then I stamped it or inked it up again just to make sure I have enough ink on there. And then I'm just going to press it down, and there's my sentiment. And you could use all different sentiments with this card. It's pretty flexible. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that simple card. I really like the stamp, the coloring on stamp technique, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.